Alright, a Project EPOCH video. Haven't done one of these in a little bit, right? So, here I've got 3 things to go over with you today. 3! That's because it's been a while, so they've been posting this and I haven't been making a video on it, but I'm doing it now. Better late than never, right? So, the first one here is about the professions. So they said, professions are an important part of World of Warcraft. We get lots of suggestions and ideas. A lot of people want to see more rare crafts while leveling to make skilling up feel worthwhile, while somewhat neglected specs classes see new crafting items for them. As a part of our ongoing efforts to rework professions, various items and crafts have been added to the level 30 to 45 bracket, and around 20 new profession items have been added to the 30 to 45 bracket. Now, they have been also adding stuff to the first couple of brackets as we've seen from the first beta, but since the next beta is going to be 30 to 45 or 50, I guess, they're talking more about those. Then here's a picture of all of the new things that you'll be able to, well, not all of them, but some of the new things that you'll be able to craft, such as the Dreamweave boots from Mageweave, Wildvine, Heart of the Wild, Heavy Silken Thread. There we go. So, so it looks like the higher quality, the more rare the items. I like how this one's using thick Murloc scale, because I don't think I know anything that fucking uses that item, but utilizing more rare items, that's always a good thing, because it gives a reason to have those. Crude Philosopher's Stone to make a polished Philosopher's Stone. Ooh. But, this is all great. Now, I still think, of course, this is for early profession stuff, but I still stand by that. I think the first, like, tier of crafting things like copper for blacksmithing up through bronze should be quicker, just to get your feet off the ground, and then from there you're on your own normal leveling rates. I just think the first tier of doing stuff should be quicker, because there's a good 5 levels where you're not getting anything. What, level 1 to 5, you don't get any cloth, there's no herb, there's no ore in those areas. And I think it's just better if it just is a little bit quicker, just to get your feet off the ground, and then, you know, go off. Okay, do whatever. That was my thing, but we're talking about level 30 stuff. So I think this is great, and again, this is only a selection of what they have planned. I also think adding more lower level items to help level up your professions faster will be good, because, yeah, you can craft higher leveled stuff for rarer items, but what if you just want to level it? You just want to get through the levels. I think having more variety of lower leveled, easier items to make just for leveling purposes would also be beneficial words, because it's like, okay, I don't want to make anything in the iron tier of blacksmithing. Can I just craft a bunch of iron stuff to level through it so I can get the mithril, so I can make the cool mithril stuff? Well, that would require me, as of right now, making like fucking 300 breastplates for 12 iron each. How about instead, could we have bracers that only use up to 3 iron each? That way I could just make it quickly and not use as many resources. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, the next one that we're going to go to is part 2 of today. One of the more prominent community requested features has been a way to reduce experience gains while on your journey to soak everything in that we've built and the world we all love. With that in mind, we are happy to introduce the Explorer's Contract, available at level 5, below for each of the races in the secondary town. You can opt in to permanently lower your quest and kill experience by 50%. As you climb the levels of the Steamwhittle Cartel, will keep a close watch on your accomplishments and will reach out with the following rewards at different levels. So it's going to be their version of the turtle mode from Turtle WoW. So Turtle mode did the exact same thing, where they cut your experience gain by a percentage. Now this is way more than Turtle WoW. I think Turtle WoW's is like 20-30%, maybe. Why can't I highlight this? Why is it not letting me highlight it? Anyway, and then for every 10 levels you gain, you get a reward. So it says here, let's see, as you climb, so level 15 you get a 10 slot bag, level 30 you get bags for every 15 levels. With level 60 you get the patient title and a 16 slot bag. Now let me see here. Yeah, it looks like you're just gonna be getting bags. I think you should get more than just bags. Bags are cool and all, but you can just buy bags. So I think now the patient is a cool little title, but I don't think, I mean, yeah, add the bags, but I think there should be something more. Like maybe at level 45, let us get a little companion or something. Like nothing outrageous like a mount, but because I don't think you should get a mount for this. Definitely for a hardcore mode, right? You've earned it. But for something like this, I don't think a mount, but maybe a cosmetic item or just a pet or a tabard or something to kind of show visually that you've accomplished this besides just the patient title. But they've also said here, however, be warned, there is no getting out of contracts with the cartel. So once you turn it on, it's on. That's it. So good luck. Anyway, the last thing that we're going to be cover is now talking about mounts. Mounts are an important part of your building character aesthetic, gloating over others with a form of path progression for many. Due to the 3.3.5 client bringing with it the mounts tab, we could comfortably lean into this more and bring more into the world for players to enjoy. As a part of that, we wanted players to be able to use mounts that they love versus the ones that are beneficial speed-wise. Everyone remembers their first level 75 skill mount, and I'm sure swiftly remembers that they couldn't function once they unlocked epic mounts. Due to this, Project EPOCH, on Project EPOCH, all acquirable mounts, with one noted exception, will have scaling speed based on your unlocked writing skill, which will allow you to collect and use them all. We aim to make many mounts available to players that otherwise would not have been in a vanilla world, including key options from TBC and Wrath, alongside custom editions, included are 3 of those examples. The Scarlet Charger with a drop rate to rival the Rivendare himself. Only lucky few or most diligent of farmers will be able to collect this mount from within the monastery itself. So this right here is going to be a drop from Scarlet Monastery, as of random drop from anyone in the dungeons or from certain bosses. I don't know quite yet, but the next one is the Sea Turtle mount, which is that one exception, by the way. Available to be fished upon from all pools around Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. This little thing does not scale with the skill, but is a great swimmer, which is how it is in the game currently. So that's going to be the one exception. This one cannot go 100% speed on land, but it swims very fast. And then the last one is going to be the Swift Forest Rider, available from the Darkmoon Fair when it arrives, Mind the Dallins. And that's it's just the Purple Plain Strider. So yeah, they're going to be adding a lot more mounts from TBC and Wrath, but they also custom editions, so I don't know if that means mounts from outside of those expansions or completely custom ones, like a polar bear mount, for an example, like just a plain polar bear, not the Blizzard one. Like, I think they'll do that. Add an alligator mount, please. I'm a Florida man. Come on, Project EPOCH, I'm a Florida man. You gotta add the gator mount. Azeroth at War promised me a gator mount already. You guys can do it too. They at least promised me one. Revelations WoW said no. Turtle said no. Azeroth said yes. So can you guys give me a gator mount, please? They had one in retail. Just use that and reskin it. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video for Project EPOCH. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Project EPOCH stuff. As I mentioned just now, I also cover Azeroth at War, got Turtle WoW, Hour of Twilight, Ascension, Prophecy, Everlook, Old School WoW, Duskhaven. I cover all of these servers and more. So I will see you in the next update of any one of these videos, or servers rather, and I'll see you next time.